Let's talk about promotion. Project 4 is so fun for me because it's about talking about who you are and what you're making and what you're putting out into the world. We forget that we have to tell other people what we're working on, and we have to do so in an enthusiastic and excited way. And when we forget to talk about what we're doing, we lose out on promoting who we are and what we're doing. So in this section, in this project, we're going to talk about how to share your work. How do you build leads that link back to your website? How do you get links? How do you pitch yourself in your work? How do you promote yourself without feeling scuzzy or scammy? We're going to talk about all of that in this section. Promotion is the art of talking about yourself, and it's getting other people to talk about you. And it's kind of a catch-22. You have to do interesting things to be noticed, but then sometimes you do interesting things and you're not noticed. So why are some people doing it really well and other people maybe don't quite understand what's going on? Let's break it down. How do you build attention, traffic, and sales? In this section, we're going to talk about PR and getting press. We're going to talk about why asking is so important and the art behind making great asks. We are going to talk about strategies for sharing your work and spreading your work out there in the world to people who want what you have to offer. I'm also going to touch on building your audience and making pitches and connecting to journalists. Later on in this class, we are going to talk more about building your audience and other strategies for that. So in this section, we'll just touch on it, and then we are going to close up with a fun project for you to do to promote yourself. In promotion, time and time again, I've heard people build one thing and then they're wondering why everyone isn't jumping up and down and wanting to share it. One of the most important things that you do in content strategy and content marketing is stay consistent. Consistency is key. The best way to grow your audience is to have a consistent content strategy plan. Like the cookie we talked about in incentives in the first part of our course, you don't make just one cookie. If you are known for making cookies every Monday and passing them out in your front yard, free cookies every Monday, people will love you and they will keep coming back. Human beings are habit forming. Everything we do is related to habits. We like to do the same thing over and over again. We are less about stumbling upon and finding random things on the internet and more about going to Stumble Upon or going to Reddit or going to Quora or going to the Facebooks and the Twitters and the places that we're already familiar with. We have routine habits, and what you want to do is get into somebody's habit schedule. So why do we want to create content in the first place? Well, your greatest business asset is actually your audience. And I love this quote by Sonia Simone from Copyblogger. She says, "Your audience is the universe of people who are paying attention to what you say." So why do we create content? Because that's what the audience wants from us. They want interesting, informative things to read, listen to, or watch. And they want something that makes them look smarter for sharing it. So they want to be able to solve their problems quickly and efficiently. Did you catch all that? This is an amazing quote. So we're creating content over and over again because we are developing a relationship with our users, and we want them to come back. We want them to start to trust us for creating awesome things time and time again. Also, we want to create such good content that it's useful so that they are willing to share it. That's what content marketing and content strategy is all about. But wait a second. What if you're just starting out and you're going to make things regularly and you're trying to share your work more broadly? You're saying, great, Sarah, I get it. Like once it's easy for people to find me, okay, great, they'll keep coming back. But how do I get that first person? How do I get the first person to talk about me and start sharing my work? Let's talk about how people can find out about you. Let's talk about links.